Hello and welcome. We are proud and excited to launch SBX, our new stock brokerage venture that's driven by a clear and noble mission to provide meaningful access to financial products, services, and tools for ordinary Filipinos. Today, we stand on the cusp of a new era in financial inclusion. For far too long, the world of investing in wealth has been exclusive and reserved only to a select few. But we believe that every Filipino, regardless of their background or income level, deserves the opportunity to grow their wealth, secure their future, and achieve their dreams. Our brokerage is built on the principles of accessibility, transparency, and empowerment. We have designed our platforms to be user-friendly and educational, ensuring that even those who are new to investing can navigate the stock market with confidence. And to all our current and future clients, thank you for trusting us to be a part of your financial journey. Together, we'll turn aspirations into achievements and pave the way for a more inclusive and prosperous Philippines. Welcome to the beginning of a brighter financial future. Thank you. And tara, let's thrive. Para tayo t-shirt, bro. Alright, good morning, gentlemen. Good morning, everyone. Oh, nagkata naman yung Mr. Good morning, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. It's 9:01. It's around 29 minutes from open to market. Gentlemen, kamusta? Welcome to the Morning Huddle. How was your weekend? Moses, start with you, my t-shirt buddy. Parang gray lang yata yung sa'yo.
Oo nga. Uniqlo.
Naka-FOMO yan.
Uniqlo.
Alam mo naman sa officer, Uniqlo peeps tayo din.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
How was your weekend, Moses?
Actually, pretty much the same. Okay naman. And medyo pretty productive weekend sa akin. Kasi kami ni Dane, actually niyayaya namin si JC pero medyo malayo lang yung bahay. So we were able to find a basketball court dun sa Harbor Square. So,
bro.
yes. Tapos nagja-jogging kayo doon, di ba? So, we tried kasi to find nga yung basketball court, hopping kami. Tapos, napunta kami doon sa Harbor Square. May scheduled na laro pala. Tapos, eventually, nakita nila na ang tagal namin naghihintay. Then, they asked us na pwede kaming sumali. So, we paid around 50 pesos 50 pesos each. Tapos, we played the game. Medyo nagulat na kami kasi intense yung laro. Pero, up to 50 points. Bro, ito, ang pitch ko. Ito sa village namin may basketball court, bro. May libre pang lunch. Care of me. Next time, basketball tayo dito, bro. At tagagaling naglaro ng basketball, guys. So, huli ako nag-basketball parang sa UANP pa around 20 years ago. Wow. Very exciting. JC, how was your weekend, bro?
Yeah, sobrang solid ng weekend ko. Actually, I'm starting to put exposure in the local market and also on a different market like cryptocurrency, you know. Started also may pre-trading routine basically. Yeah. Kasi familiar ba kayo mga brothers ko sa neuro habits, no?
Ako niyan, bro. Yan naman yung mga stuff in the morning, brother. Go ahead. Sige lang.
Di ba meron tayong atomic habits na small efforts compounded long enough relevant results, no? Mm-hmm. Pag neuro habits naman, ito naman yung ginagawa mo, parang the brain is being structured you to do it permanently na, parang ganon. Nice. Continuously. For example, ako during the morning I tend to drink coffee, parang ganun na yung neuro habits ko. Tapos I'm starting to include my pre-trading routine as may neuro habits na rin. So for example, before trading, alam ko yung exits and entries ko. So ganun lang siya. applicable siya sa lahat, no? Pwede siya sa fitness, for example, may
Yeah.
stretching tayong ginagawa before for tumakbo or before mag-gym. Yun yung mga neuro habits na kailangan natin i-practice. So,
For sure. I think
applicable siya. Yeah.
Sige lang. Medyo na-sense ko yung pagbagal ng pananalita mo eh.
Yeah.
So, tinatiming ko bro. Pero sige, go ahead.
Yep, applicable siya in all aspects of life, especially for example sa work. Meron dapat tayong mga routine na ginagawa in order for us to succeed in what we're currently doing right now. So yeah, that's all.
Correct. I think yung medyo corny relevant point ko dyan, Mr. JC, is that yung tinatawag nilang neuro-linguistic programming, di ba? It's the mind that dictates your reality. So ito medyo corny, bro. Narinig ko lang ito. So minsan, kada umaga, humaharap siya sa salamin. Sinasabi niya, hey bro, ang pogi mo. Ikaw ang pinaka-successful na tao. You say that to yourself and it also informs your view for the entire day. So ngayon, pare, papauso natin, di ba? We're gonna have a fantastic fourth quarter rally. So yan, pag kinlame natin yun in our neuro-linguistic programming, sana magkatotoo. So again, welcome everybody to Morning Huddle. Ngayon, pag-uusapan natin what's going to affect our market in the next couple of days, and hopefully until the next huddle, we can walk you through what to expect and how to make the most money out of your entire day. So I'm currently sharing my screen. So ito yung nakita ko lang na news last Friday in one of our main broadsheets for business. So sabi dun sa headline na to is that the BSP is seen to continue easing cycle. So as you know, a few weeks ago, the BSP has lowered its rates for the second straight meeting from 6.25 to 6%. And I think this article talks to a couple of analysts from the many banks and also brokers and wirehouses in the Philippines. And they seem to be speculating around another 50 to 100 basis point cut until 2025. So seems like that the BSP is now locked into its second mission, which is to improve liquidity and stimulate the economy. So generally, this is good for stocks with high liquidity. I think last Friday we were also chatting with a friend of ours, talking about the main driver of this market, that being liquidity. So, gentlemen, I think I'll never get tired of talking about this. And later on the backdrop of the easing cycle, we're also going to look at our index. So, gentlemen, Moses, what do you think? What are your thoughts with regard to this?
Yeah. Same pa rin naman, Ed, yung views ko. The easing cycle will be really good for the stock market. And actually, again, I love what the BSP is doing. They're actually leading the other markets when it comes to setting the rates, di ba? Nauna tayo sa US nung 50 bips, and then right now, nauna pa rin tayo on that 20 bips cut last week. So, yeah, plus yung index, the most important thing is that when they do something like this, yung mga activities ni BSP, we will also always need to check the PSEI on how it is reacting. So right now, it's actually reacting pretty positive. And ayun nga, I think last week we mentioned that we're expecting that the market will go around 8,000. So I'm thinking na with this positive activities in BSP, we have a very huge probability na to reach 8,000 level.
Yep. Thank you so much, Sir Moses. I think mukhang tayong tatlo very convinced na about the fourth quarter rally. Pero ito yung kakaiba kong tanong kay JC, bro. And I hope you're ready, pare. Can you straw man this? What are we not seeing here, JC? Ano yung mga pag-aalinlangan mo sa isip mo about the easing cycle and the fourth quarter rally? What are you afraid of, pare?
Yeah. What a tough question, my brother.
Pero di ba, lahat naman tayo, we have our own views, and also we have that sort of closet where we put all of our thoughts. Ako, just to share with you yung version sa akin, because when economies do ease like this, normally they're trying to avoid a recession, diba? So you see this peak kapag nakakasense na, and of course for more developed markets, baka mas malaki tong recession na to that we were expecting. But as a trader like yourself, I mean, it can be anything. Like for instance, trader behavior or what are those, pieces of doubt that you are maybe harboring? Pwede rin namang wala, bro.
Yeah.
Mas maganda
I have naman dun.
Yan,
Yeah.
bro. Sige, go ahead.
First kasi this easing cycle is proving that our monetary policy is or the BSP is prioritizing the recession over inflation. So doon na siya nakafocus ngayon since yung inflation natin is medyo manageable naman na siya, medyo mababa. Actually mababa na nga siya.
Oo.
And this easing cycle is proving na the BSP is prioritizing the recession. And ang unang alinlangan ko naman dito is that ilan ng interest rate natin 6%. That is still a high interest rate environment in terms of a country like Philippines na Asian country siya basically. Imagine the US currently at 5% interest rate. Tayo parang nasa 6. So that's basically 100 basis points higher compared to the US interest rate. Another worry ko is that isa ko pang worry is that baka priced in na to. Too much anticipated by investors that that rally that happened last time is overextended na. And na-exhaust niya na yung easing cycle, what you call this, easing cycle catalyst natin na tinatawag. So, ang tendency dito, if we cut another basis points by December, ito lang worry ko lang to, no? But
wala na impact, di ba?
Yeah, correct. But I'm still bullish Christmas rally. Actually, I'm the one who called nga the 8,200 PSE.
Yeah, baby.
So, bold claim, but hoping that it will happen so that every one of us will be happy during the Christmas season. Makakabili tayo ng mga mga masasarap nating food, lechon, etc.
Yeah. Next time nga maglalagay na ako ng index forecast dito sa mug natin para pag umiinom tayo, may index forecast sa ilalim, di ba? Anyway, so very good point that you've raised there, no? Kasi as we know, the markets are always forward-looking. Hindi naman yan tumitingin in the past. It's always trying to discount what is the effect of what's happening currently to the stock prices moving forward. So, problema dito is that if the market is expecting 50 to 100 bip cut until next year, so gaya ng sabi mo, baka na-price in na yan, di ba? Na kapag it's within expectations, then we see no effect. If it's under expectation, na-delay ng one meeting ng pagkakat, magko-correct the market. So the only way it can, get into that longer and stronger rally is that if they do this a little bit faster. But I think in the history, if you look at how monetary authorities cut their rates, they only do it drastically kapag talagang may recession. And so far, I think that the cuts have been pretty conservative so far. So hindi pa rin siya like in crisis time na talagang they cut anywhere between 50 to 200 basis points in a short amount of time. So I think those are very valid concerns, gentlemen. I think we'll be looking closely on that. And of course, yung matinding pamantayan natin dyan is yung index. Ito pare, Mr. JC, baka pwede mo nang i-ready yung iyong chart for the PSE. But just wanted to go through this, no? Gaya ng sabi namin last time, I think that the index has the staying power to really end the year at 8,000, no? Yun ang bold claim namin dito sa SBX. But so far, since medyo overextended yung market over the past couple of weeks, no? Months even, no? So there might be a tendency for the price or the exponential moving averages to catch up with the price. So, natin dito, yung MACD natin is showing a downward split. So that means that the weakness might prolong a bit in terms of the RSI. It doesn't seem to be either overbought or oversold. Medyo nag-soften siya from the peak. Nakita na natin dito yung rally in early September, right? So medyo nag-overextend siya above 80 of the RSI, in which we now see some bit of catching up for the index to do. So eto bro, I think in my reading, we're kind of looking at this area, itong double bottom na to, no? Any puncture in that area might mean that the trend might be changing. But syempre, ang pinaka-tinitingnan ko dyan is the exponential moving averages, especially in 15. Normally, pag nag-contact dyan, it breaches down with a not naman with a vengeance, but with some force, then that might indicate a change in the tenor of the market. How about you, gentlemen? Start tayo with Moses. Any thoughts about the index?
Yep, pretty much it's moving naman healthy. The price action is healthy. And yun nga, yung reaction mo after nung rate cut, that's the most important part eh. Will the market ba go below the 7,260 to 7,280? Pero as of last week, it hold up nga yung support na yun. So it actually didn't touch it, di ba? So yeah, pretty much it's a pretty positive reaction from the market.
Yep.
Yeah.
JC.
Ako
Any
naman,
thought?
yeah, basically it's normal for any securities or index to experience this type of consolidation, especially if naka-experience sila ng ganyan katinding rally from the bottom. Ang bottom nito around siguro mga nasa 6,200, no. Imagine from 6.2 ni-run natin siya hanggang 7.6.
Yeah.
No? That's a huge rally that happened. It's normal for every securities to experience this type of pause muna. Tingnan natin kung kasi itong consolidation na to, nagbi-build na to ng base. Imagine breaking that Darbus box. Basically that base, pag nag-breakout tayo dyan, that
Ito,
will yung base na yan. Pag na-break natin yung base na yan, that signifies the continuous upward trajectory of the index. But worst comes to worst, no? Pag nabutas naman pababa. So we need to check kung magsusupport yung 20-day exponential moving average na color blue natin. That's our next line of support then.
I think ang pagkakaiba lang natin, because you are a more active trader, so you might be using a faster line for this one. So you're using the 20-day moving average. And gaya nga ng nabanggit mo, this line looks to be right about there. So not in the 20-day exponential, but 7,000 looks to be for me, a very significant bottom that if the market breaches down, hopefully it doesn't, gentlemen, kasi tagal na natin nag-aantay since pandemic nito pa. So, nagsuswing lang siya in a large sideways pattern. So, very interesting. Again, just to highlight to everybody, although we're pretty positive because of the Goldilocks zone that we are in right now in the stock market. Looks like the market seems to be strong enough to do 8,000 and even higher. But syempre, just to remind everyone that we don't know what the future is going to hold. If the facts change and the situations change, then we will certainly talk about it in the Morning Huddle. I mean, we're not married to these ideas, guys. So we're just reading as we go in the market. All right. So, so I think we're moving on to our next topic. We have, I think it's now at 9:16, about 30 minutes away from market open. At siguro ito napag-usapan na natin, no? When there's an easing cycle, the real estate market, consumer discretionary, and banks would normally have a good time. Medyo na lang tayo sa banks because it has to be a modern bank that can really use that lower cost of production for higher profits. Now, moving on to our summary of our ideas for stocks, medyo in-update natin to with the upside. So for the wealth builders, again, I'd like to highlight, kunyari ikaw nagsisimula with nothing, wala kang alam sa stock market, then an index fund might be right smack your requirement for investment. It's a diversified holding of the 30 largest businesses in the country. So, di ba yung thesis natin, if there is good population, there's the economy is growing faster than the region, then the 30 largest companies would normally benefit from that growth. And the First Metro Exchange Traded Fund is one of the investments that you can get into kung wala pa masyadong alam, because, it's just a diversified holding. You can also, kung nasanay ka naman sa mga interest-paying assets in your wallets, in your bank, or whoever you're getting it from, kahit sa mga promissory notes that you try to invest in, then the REIT is a nice dividend-paying investment. No? So REIT is the real estate investment trust. So it is a portfolio of commercial property that you can put your money into and get the earnings via dividend. So far, the estimated dividend is anywhere between 5.8 to 5.9%. Better check the prices para mas accurate yung mga percentages natin. In terms of naman the wealth builder recommendations, we are not moving far away from the diversified approach. Kaya gustong-gusto natin yung mga holding companies for wealth builders kasi these are groups that are highly diversified, hindi lang siya nakalagay sa isang negosyo. Although some might argue that the holding companies do enjoy some discount because syempre merong dynamics of the holding company with their subsidiary companies in terms of declaring profits. So first, we like Aboitiz Equity Ventures, who is currently enjoying a 30% discount from the fair value that's estimated by the industry. So around 30%. The target price is 52.60. I think it's trading at around 37 pesos right now. And of course, yung gusto nating lahat, I think you will see also here, a lot of the Ayala companies are here. Is Ayala Corporation with a target price of 874. Dati, if you remember, first time nating napag-usapan to, gentlemen, nasa 40% discount pa to. Ngayon, 17% discount na lang. I think if you have listened to the Morning Huddle and invested accordingly, you would have earned that 30% from Ayala Corporation. But for me, it's still a sizable discount. 17% is still above the annual average return of the entire market, and even beating out all of your, mga deposit products, or yung nabanggit kanina ni Moses about the 6% rate na is still reflected in fixed income assets. Diba? Kung 6% pa rin yung overnight rate or the rates of the BSP, then normally the government securities will also follow suit. So, yun, it's still significantly higher than that. And sabi nga natin, because we are in the Goldilocks zone, then there's a higher probability that these fair value estimates will come to fruition. So again, for wealth builders, kayo yung medyo walang oras magbantay, yung medyo walang enough money to start investing in a large portfolio, or kung talagang hindi mo lang alam yung market because you're starting out for the first time, ito yung mga options that are ideal for you. So yeah, I pass you over naman to Moses for the active investor ideas. Pare.
Yes. So yeah, as an active investor, so mainly medium to long term yung view natin when it comes to our holding. So firstly, yung Ayala Land, yun nga, as mentioned earlier by Ed in the previous weeks as well, this is the Ayala real estate property company. So since we are expecting that the rate cuts will be able to have a more positive impact in the real estate sector, so we are holding Ayala Land. So around 11% upside, so medyo malapit na. But usually what you need to do is look at around less than 10%. Then as I've yun nga discussed previous weeks nga na for me, you should sell half of it and then half hold, and let's see what happens to Ayala Land and ride the good positive market environment. Then yung pure gold, relatively medyo mataas pa naman yung upside niya, around 22%. But if you were able to actually buy it when we recommended it or discussed it here in the Morning Huddle, around 40 to 50% yung upside potential niya. So medyo malaki na yung inakyat niyan. So that's why 22% na lang yung natitira. But looking at the chart and the fundamentals, okay pa rin. I think as usual for me, sell half if you are you have a sizable profit, and then let your winners run nga, ika nga, diba? So then lastly, prime holding. So I'm actually looking at the financial sector. So I'm still watching it kung merong medyo magandang technicals nagse-set up na low risk setups. Pero right now, prime holdings yung hawak ko na medyo may hawak rin sa financial sector or merong investment sa financial sector. So mainly prime holdings. So you just think of it as para siyang PSEI index, pero SM
lang.
business. So yun. And especially yun nga, pag nakikita niyo yung mga big billionaires or big families here in the Philippines, yung Ayala, SM Prime, talaga yung medyo nagbe-benefit when there is a very good market environment. Kaya, yeah, Ed and I were holding Prime Holdings and Ayala. Corp.
Sana nga bro, no? I'm kind of dreaming about a day wherein if I'm an investor, I can just invest in the top investment families, ano, yung top 5 families. So parang
Tycoon
mag-launch pa tayo niyan, pare. Parang narinig ko ng bento box na. So bago tayo mag-move into the trader picks na super exciting for me, no? Let's meron lang question from one of our viewers dito, si Josh Alfredo Galvez. Tinatanong niya, what's the best interest rate environment for the for the Philippines? For me, bro, it doesn't get any better than this. We are watching the market pause a bit, no, for that fourth quarter rally. Potentially, if all the support does hold, then we are looking at a very interesting fourth quarter indeed. The BSP has cut rates and is looking forward to cut some more, and we are all, sort of united in that view. Even the analysts, right? So I guess yung risk lang dito, no, what makes it something to watch out for is the pricing in na nabanggit nga kayo ni JC. So I think lagi na sinasabi to lagi, no, yung strong views loosely held. So we really think that the market will go 8,000, but syempre, the moment that the signs tell us otherwise, then we will not be married to this. Yep. Sige. So, yep. Yes, let's move on to the traders, pare. So, Mr. JC, ano bang ano natin dito? So, you wanna show charts or anything?
I'll show my chart for a more comprehensive explanation.
Sige, so
first, let's go with our RCI. No? RCI, basically, it experienced the rally I called last time. No? So, ang hinihintay na lang naman natin dito is the breakout from 450. Ngayon, if you bought this stock during my recommendation date, you can just sell the stock naman na since we're on the easing cycle, no? As I reiterate din. We're on an easing cycle, you just allocate funds on the blue chip companies or on a valuable companies na. But if you still want to hold RCI, no, and look for or wait for that 450 breakout, that's also possible, no. Ang ano ko lang dito is for you to put stops here, no. So pagka na break niya tong base na to pababa, immediately sell the stock. Right.
Yung may quick question lang ako dyan, bro. Hindi ba parang it looks like a distribution pattern from early September? Kasi para bang may rounding top ka dyan sa taas na yan? Or are you concerned about this? Or you just take it as the price moves, no? Pag na-break yan, then sell, di ba? Right?
Yeah. Correct. Actually, ako naman, hindi naman ako worried dito, no? Ang worry ko lang dito is yung support level ko, yung basically that 3.75 support level. This stock must hold above the basically 3.75 ito. Around, basta nandito sa area na to. Kailangan mag-hold siya dito sa support area nito or else pangit na yung stock. Immediately take profit na. Ngayon, kung hawak mo naman to, kakabili mo pa lang, wait for that 450 and then pagka na-break tong first line of support, sell na para maliit yung losses natin.
Just to remind everyone, in addition to what you said, this is not one of those stocks that you can just convert your view, no? Kapag nag-break, long term na lang ako. Parang hindi to pwede for RCI, no? Because it goes without saying, it's a small stock, guys, no? So you really have to trade this sitting down.
Yeah, and to add, yun nga yung pullback, looking at the pullback, although medyo maraming clusters of red candles or down candles, the pullback, yung volume naman is very low compared to the left side ng base niya or yung run up niya. So, so I'm thinking okay pa rin naman to for me as well. As long as it holds the support. Kasi mainly, dito mo pwedeng makita na, diba, parang, low volume pullback pero medyo may maraming clusters of down candles tapos biglang bibiglayin ka ng isang red bearish candle na malaking board. Diba? So that's important.
So bro, ito question ko sa inyo, bro. Kunyari may matalas na candle because it's just a small stock, guys. So pwede siya magkaroon ng big candle downward pero walang volume. Anong tingin niyo?
Yeah, as long as it breaks the support area.
Okay.
Still, supply pa rin yun, sell off pa rin yun. Kasi pwedeng mangyari niyan, let's say ito, for example, itong RCI, di ba? Low volume pullback pero clusters of down candle.
Yeah.
Which is kita naman low volume. Tapos biglang wide bearish candle, tapos break yung support. So it shows you lang na walang demand supporting the price. So onting benta lang, biglang break na ng support. So really the support is hindi malakas.
Oh, you have to watch out for that one. Yeah.
So watch out for that one. Yep.
Kasi ito here naman na nagbe-base dito sa area na to.
Yeah.
So yan, ito yung support talaga natin. So watch out for the support no kasi medyo malapit siya sa support. So pag na-break, immediately exit the stock. Take profit or cut your loss na kasi you're expecting another support here. Yung second line of support natin. Medyo mababa, medyo malalim to since the price is medyo mababa, 3.75. Yung mga ganitong fluctuations is medyo malalim, medyo mataas yung percentage yan.
So watch out, guys.
Watch out. Another stock MAC, no? Gusto ko i-record to, guys. I-cut natin to, guys. Kasi MAC is currently at 7 pesos, saktong-sakto sa target price ko. No?
Magbenta na nga ako, bro. Ito.
Yeah. actually, wag, no?
Wag ba?
Kasi itong 7 pesos na to, familiar ba kayo sa autopilot, guys? Yung trail stop na tinatawag, autopilot, maglalagay tayo ng MA na 20-day. So yan. Sige, medyo babaan natin yung 20-day para to secure profits better, no? So maglalagay tayo ng 10-day moving average. Ayan. So the more na si stock, ito autopilot na to, guys, no? Kasi kumita na tayo, nasa 7 pesos target price na tayo, no? Para ma-maximize mo pa yung upward rally nito. Hanggat hindi niya binubutas tong 10-day moving average mo, huwag kayo magbebenta. Ngayon, pagka binutas niya, yung price bumaba dun sa 10-day moving average, sell na kayo. That's basically the way in order for you to maximize this type of rally na 7 peso breakout. Yun yung marirecommend ko para sa mga listeners. Lalo na dun sa mga nag-watch. Yan. Medyo maganda to, no? Nag-materialize yung yung aking call dito. Saktong-sakto pa para ginuhit ng demonyo, guys. Sobrang
ginuhit ng demonyo.
7 pesos na resistance, so. Minsan, kung bago lang kayo sa market, para siyang may alchemy or magic when it comes to technicals. Kasi minsan, saktong-sakto yung resistance mo. Psychological resistance ng 7 pesos. Doon siya hihinto. Tapos doon siya magko-correct minsan. So, ito yung mga example na yan. And to add rin, yung breakout mo nung base, if you look at it on the volume, sort of highest volume since 1 year siya. So, yan yung mga pinaka-important when you're looking at the technicals. Especially the breakout, kung gaano kalaki yung volume. So, itong 1, 2, 3, so around, basta yung initial na breakout na candle, tapos yung volume niya, its highest volume within 1 year. So, it really shows you na, may nag-participate sa breakout and marami talaga siya. So, largest participation within the year. So, yeah. Very good.
So, mukhang malakas to, no, bro?
Malakas to.
Yeah, di ba, JC? You mentioned
malakas to. Actually, maganda siya. Yun nga, kaya parang ako yung mga nag-intay nito, no, nung 7 pesos na to na actually, yun yung sinasabi ko, resistance na pag na-break natin, wala na tong bubong. No? Sky is the limit. No? In order for you to maximize that rally, put some trail stops na. Kayong bahala kung anong trail stop gusto nyo. Pwedeng 10. Actually, 9, 10, 15, 20, kayong bahala. But put some trail stops para gumagalaw yung stops nyo, the more na tumataas yung price. And pag medyo malakas yung decline, that's the time to take profit. Yun yung maganda dito. Autopilot mode, guys.
Right. So just to share, no, yung ating, kailan ba natin to ni binanggit, sir? Parang binanggit natin mga 3-4 weeks ago, no? Pare, yung return from my investment in MAC is now 14%. So it's almost as much as the year-to-date of the index. So, di ba, the power of direct investment is really here. Kung nasasanay ka sa mga 3% from your bank, of course, that's absolutely safe, guaranteed by the PDIC. But ito, pare, just a few weeks, then we're talking about 14%. So it's really well.
40%? No?
14%. 14 lang.
14. Kala ko 40. Wow.
Dede. Yung ano natin yun, pare, yung plus yun.
Plus, alright.
44,
Marami na rin tayong mga
45%.
mga correct calls.
Oo, pare.
Kaya kayo guys,
siguro.
kung matutunan kayo guys, test buy, wala namang masama. No?
Yeah,
Di yun
yeah.
investment advice. You still need to watch the Morning Huddle in order for you to know the next steps towards these type of transactions. No? But test buy, wala namang masama, di ba? Parang pero with careful discretion. Lagi yan.
Oo. Pinapanood ko lang yung OGP, bro, kanina. Parang 16% lang. Parang nag-gap up pa, bro.
Yeah, OGP autopilot din.
Autopilot.
Din. Oo, lagay lang tayo ng moving average. Ako kasi 20 pero pwede nating medyo babaan, siguro 14. 14. So, pagka nabutas natin tong 14-day moving average, ito immediately exit para ma-maximum, para hindi yung parang manghihinayang ka, oh shit.
Sayang, no?
Kita na, bumaba pa. Sayang. So, protect your profits din.
I think that's one of the big tips in this show, JC, ano, yung paglalagay ng trail stop para meron kang specific signal kung kailan mo ipapacket yung mga earnings mo pag na-break yun, di ba? I think yung sinasabi ng mga idol natin from my previous employer, minsan hindi mo talaga mahuli yung peak and then huwag ka na maghinayang. Basta mahuli mo yung movement. Gaya dito, no, yung mga mid-September to early October, it's hard to come by, no? So pag na-break yung 14, you're using only the ordinary moving average, ano?
Yeah, actually ako naka-SME lang ako, simple lang.
Okay. So, di ba, pag nag-breach doon, then pocket your earnings and then, and hope that you can find another idea here in Morning Huddle and i-reinvest mo na doon, right? So,
every Monday naman nandito kami to give you the picks and the support that you need, guys, no? Kung saan kayo magse-sell, saan kayo magbo-buy. But syempre this is not an investment advice. So buy at your own risk, trade at your own risk, and etc. No? Diyan, last stock ko SPNEC, no? SPNEC, ito sabi ko last time, medyo critical, but yung sinasabi ko sa inyo. Medyo umangat siya last week, so talagang medyo bullish pa din ako dito. So yun, kala ko dati bababa na siya dito sa around this area. Kala ko bubutasin nga, but medyo umangat pa siya ulit. So let's wait for this one. That's all for me, guys.
Yeah, fantastic. Now again, kung flash lang natin yung summary of ideas natin, again, a lot of these are really performing quite well. I think Ayala Corporation, tingnan ko rin chart kanina, okay din siya. And also the rest of the investments. Although may parang nagmamahal ng konting REIT. So make sure that you keep that in mind when you buy this particular investment. Again, we are investing towards the Goldilocks zone, yung ating fourth quarter rally that we're all very excited about. So that being said, again, if you guys have any questions, anything that you want to ask, if you're not participating in our stream or pag narinig nyo sa Facebook, make sure that you type away and we will be happy to answer your questions. Or if you want to, give us a comment, give us something to work on, then you can scan the code right below so that we know what's on your mind and we can hopefully discuss it in our next episode. So there, let's take it away, gentlemen.
Alright.
JC, go ahead. Yeah.
Sige, okay. Ayun, I just want to end it with a quote that a little progress each day adds up to big results. Lagi yan, a little progress each day adds up to a bigger results.
Mm-hmm.
Ano yan? Applicable yan sa investments, sa buhay natin, sa fitness, sa work, and all, no? So you build your relationships. You build your atomic and your neuro habits, no, in order for you to succeed in life. Yun lang for me, no. Lalo na sa investments, no. Pagka alam niyo na yung ginagawa niyo, guys. Actually kasi dito sa investments, no, quick tip lang, no. Pagka hindi niyo alam yung ginagawa niyo, sugal to. No, parang 50-50 yung risk niyo. Yeah. Pero kung alam niyo yung ginagawa niyo, you can minimize that risk into an 80-20, no. Siyempre wala namang perfect probabilities. It's the game of probabilities. But if you know what you're doing, you're minimizing the risk to a 70-30, to an 80-20, and to a lesser risk in order for you to conquer the market. No? So yan, bait ko lang kayo, guys. Please download the SBX app. Available yan sa Google Play and App Store. No? Napakagandang app nito, guys. Seamless, hindi na kayo magpifill up ng forms, no? In order to open an account. Electronic EKYC na yan. Download the app, fill up the necessary fields, and then upload your ID, selfie, and then that's it. Tomorrow may account na kayo with SBX. Tapos ano yan? Libre. Imagine a broker that is offering you guys a free account opening, walang initial deposit. Saan ka pa, di ba? Yan.
Yung Morning Huddle pa, bro, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Ideas na. So, hindi lang platform, pati idea, meron na, bro. So, pag hinihintay nyo, guys.
Yeah. So, yep. Thank you for that, JC. Talagang, masipag na si JC magbasa ng mga books, no?
JC, bigyan mo naman yung author, bro.
Mga gusto ko rin.
Neuro habits mo, pare.
Yeah. Actually, James Clear talaga.
James Clear
din. James Clear din.
Bago rin lang yun, JC, no? Kasi...
Hindi naman siya bago. Actually, siya, medyo... sisend ko yung article later din sa Hindi siya medyo article type lang siya. Hindi siya book.
Yeah, I see.
That's good. That's good.
Okay, thank you for that, JC. So, sa akin rin naman, I'll end it with not really a quote, but something that I've learned from lang dun sa binabasa ko rin na book. So, I'm actually reading yung the Daily Stoic. So, when it comes to investing kasi, you need to be stoic. Hindi lang naman sa investing, pero in general in life. So, what do we mean by that? It just means na, if there's problems or you encounter mga simple problems or let's say sa investment mo, volatile, bumabagsak, tumataas. So, you have to be stoic. Hindi ka dapat affected. You really need to know how to mitigate yung mga factors na magpapagalaw ng emosyon mo, especially pag money yung involved. So, I suggest is what you need to do is put in money na not that large na medyo affected yung emotions mo pag gumagalaw, bumababa, tumataas. And then second is that you need to really learn kung bakit ka nag-invest doon sa isang stock na yun. Technicals ba? Fundamentals? Maganda yung income niya, yung revenues niya. So, it will really help you to manage your emotions. So, yeah, that's it. So, if you want to check yung book niya, it's the author, Ryan Holiday, the Daily Stoic. So, yeah, on Seedbox naman, if you want to know more content, to know what type of investor or trader na maging gusto. So you can actually follow us on social media pages like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And also you can join our Viber community and Facebook group as well. Ayun.
Thank you so much for that, Moses. I think I just wanted to end then our session this morning with another quote naman about learning. So ito, galing kay Mr. Jordan Peterson. I think aligned din yan sa mga Stoic philosophies that we hear currently. So I think one of his 10 rules rules for life is that you assume that the other person knows about that particular topic than you. So, lagi niya sinasabi, if you're into conversations, you're watching a video, you're reading a book, always have the humility to recognize that you don't know everything. And sometimes, kunyari, if you are armed with success in your trading, you're armed with sinuwerte ka na all these years, meaning you really did well in your trading past couple of years, then you may have a tendency to not listen anymore. Kasi you know that your style is going to work, whatever the condition of the market is. But more often than not, the market shows you something different. It shows you, it humbles you. So make sure that you always have that humility to learn pa din, even if you're successful, even if you're doing quite well. So yon, I hope you guys had a wonderful time with us this morning, not only for the banter, not only for the lessons, but most importantly, because of our ideas. So then again, like to thank everyone, and you have just witnessed the Morning Huddle by SBX. So, tara, let's thrive. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, gentlemen.
Salamat, everyone. Salamat
Thank
po.
you, everyone. Bye-bye.
Salamat.